Hello everybody, my name is Tom. I am a FIFA YouTuber turned property investor turned property investor YouTube. It's kind of like a cycle thing we got going on here. Today I'm back to give you an update on my first buy-to-let property. It's been quite a while since that first video went up. Since that video, the whole world has been turned upside down with the pandemic that has happened, and that's why there hasn't been another video or an update or anything, because I literally have been in lockdown, as we all have, and I haven't been able to go and visit the house. Now with lockdown easing, it's time to go up to Northampton to go check out the buy-to-let property, to check out all the work that has been done, that has been completed, and see where we are at with the property. Also, because of the lockdown, we now have to permanently wear a hat because, you know, can't get your hair cut. I want to say a quick thanks to all of you that have subscribed to this channel. Over 2,000 people have subscribed to a channel with literally one video. So thank you for everyone that has decided to join me on this journey of my buy-to-let, my property investment, my finance, everything that I'm planning to do outside of my usual YouTube channel to try and make myself money. And hopefully you guys are going to find this interesting, helpful, or already have. Now, there were quite a lot of questions and criticisms on the last video. I will be addressing some of those in this video, but I'm planning to make a whole series of videos going over loads of different topics like refinancing properties, the buying process, how I bought this property to minimize tax, what sort of mortgage you should take. There was so many questions, so I'm going to try and do maybe a weekly video where I take one of your questions, expand it into a big topic, and then just do sort of like a discussion piece telling you the different ways of going about stuff so that you can potentially go and replicate these methods for yourself, and you can make your own decisions on what is the best way to go about stuff. I've said it before, I'm no expert because this is my first buy-to-let property. This is the first time I've got into the investment game. I'm still very happy with how the whole thing has turned out, and the figures and the numbers and everything that I gave you last time at the end of the last video were all like worst case scenarios. So I did take a bit of flack for the ROI is terrible, why are you doing this, you could invest your money so much more effectively. That was worst case scenarios, so it's actually a lot better than we first thought. The rent is actually going to be higher because of all the improvements we've made to the property, and I'm happy to announce that I have got some tenants that are going to be moving in. So we're going to go and check out the property and all the work that's been done now before they do, while it's still fresh. Now, a quick little recap. You'll remember that I bought this house back in February for £146,500. My initial plan was to just do a very light refurb where I went round, repainted it to get rid of those weird eyes on the wall, gave it a new carpet, basically lick of paint, new carpets, and then just left it like that. So to do that may have cost maybe £3,000 or £4,000. Unfortunately, that wasn't the case. The mortgage company made me aware that the electrical systems were not up to scratch and needed to be replaced. And since that was going to be such an invasive job, I decided to redo the entire property up to a really high standard. So you can see on the screen now how the house looked whilst it was being completely stripped back. Decided to go with new kitchen, new bathroom, replastered, rewired, new boiler, pretty much new everything. It's basically like we went back to the studs, stripped it right back to the shell, and started completely again. So we're going to be traveling up to Northampton today to have a look at the house, see how the refurb has turned out, see if there's any remaining issues that need to be taken care of. So yeah, it should be really cool. I've seen pictures, so I am super excited to get up there and have a look. I have plans to get involved in my second buy-to-let property now that this one is done, but I won't make any videos on that until it's all a little bit more finalised, because there's going to be a lot of viewings, a lot of offers in the whole process in finding a new good deal to potentially buy and then have as a buy-to-let property in my portfolio. So let's go get into it. And just like that, as if by magic, we're here. The house has been completed. It is all refurbished and it looks amazing. I've just had a quick look around, but we're going to do a little tour together. Now, you may remember from the first video me standing here and there being a very disconcerting set of eyes looking at us from behind on this wall, which is now being completely replastered, repainted, and the whole place just looks fresh and new. So coming in from the front door, we've got the living room, got new radiators, all white walls, nice and neutral for new tenants. We've got some nice hard wearing carpet throughout the house so that, you know, tenants can't destroy it. And then this is probably the highlight, so it's strange that we're starting down here, but this is the kitchen. So you might remember on this side, we had like the boiler just exposed here, brand new boiler in here, and just housed inside a nice cupboard to keep it nice and discreet. And then the kitchen, which is just looking amazing. So brand new kitchen, new tops, new oven, new cabinets, new extractor fan. The finish on it is great, very, very happy with it. So looks like someone will be happy to move in here. In fact, everyone who's come around and had a look has actually commented on the kitchen how much they like it, and that's what the new tenant who will be moving in said. That the thing that she liked the most was the fact that it had this kitchen. So that is a really big selling point, and it is one of the things that they always say is that the kitchen is a huge selling point when it comes to rental houses. I won't go out into the garden, but you can see down here that they've actually added like a gravel area where they can put in like a table and maybe have like a barbecue and stuff like that, and then the back of the garden is just left as it was before. I'm going to have to put a new fence in, which I've just been told is a little bit more than I was hoping it to be, but it's going to come at about £2,000, which is a bit of a kick in the teeth when I wasn't expecting to get any more bills. But the fence actually runs all the way along and all the way to the back, and actually behind that shed, which I didn't even know was there from the last time that I was here, behind that shed is another shed at the back, and I think that all of that's got to come out, and they've got to put the new fence all the way up because the fences are completely gone up the back end on the left side. So that's something that needs to be done. And so now we can actually head upstairs to go and see all of the stuff that has happened up there. So if we head up, new carpets again, all replastered, all repainted, and you'll remember that last time the bedrooms were an absolute hideous colour. So I think this one was like yellowy, if I remember right. I can't really remember, but it looks much better now. New radiators, looks great, all newly painted. So that's the master bedroom, and then we've got the second bedroom, which was a really, really disorientating yellow colour. So that's just going to be completely repainted to white. Just go with neutral stuff, because if you go with neutral colours, then like tenants can, you know, potentially do something that they want to do to it, and there's nothing that's too polarising. You don't want a tenant to come in and be like, I don't want that house because it's got like a black feature wall or a red feature wall or whatever. This is the third bedroom. It's a little bit of a small one, I won't lie. Probably would be used as like a kid's bedroom or maybe even a baby room. It would fit a single bed in, so just about counts as another bedroom. And then the final thing I got to show you is going to be the bathroom. So new bathroom has been installed, new radiator, new tub, and we got the new shower screen, shower in there. And you'll remember right here there was actually like an immersion heater kind of thing in a cupboard. That's been taken out completely and just left there, so that's really nice. And then on the other end we've got the toilet, and yeah. So that kind of concludes the little house tour and how the renovation went. Overall very happy. There's a few things that we can discuss, but we can discuss them when we get back to London. So look at this again. And just like that, we're back in London. Now, I know I said I was going to be doing a lot of talking about this deal, for example, at the end of this video, but I've just finished editing and I've seen the length of it and I don't really want to make it any longer. So we are going to be doing another video next week where I'm going to be talking about all the numbers on this property, how the deal stacks up, the ROI, how the tax works, how I'm set up. Loads of different stuff, because I know there's loads of questions from you guys, especially in the last video. So that will be a standalone video that will be kind of like another follow-up on this one. It'll probably be the last one I do on this property, and it'll kind of tie up all the loose ends and all your questions that you have about this specific deal. And then in future videos, I need your suggestions as well down in the comments section, but I've already gone through and found some video ideas. I'll be trying to do a video every week from now on. I am going to be doing some other topics, so people want to know about refinancing and remortgaging, how that whole process works, which I'll do a video on. Mortgages, like your initial mortgage, why you want to potentially take interest only like I have, versus doing a pay down or repayment mortgage. And that will also include how to leverage your money so that you can make your money go further. I'll be looking at why I've gone with my specific strategy rather than going with what was quite a popular suggestion like HMOs or going into serviced accommodation. And I'll also be doing a video which will be kind of like investing, stock market versus property versus other methods of investing as well. So all of those videos are coming up. Do make sure you smash a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this video, and subscribe so you can see all those upcoming videos on the channel. Turn on notification bell. Thank you very much to everyone who has the support of this channel. It's early days and it's going amazingly, so thank you very much for that. And until next time, I'll see you next time. Peace.